In 1901, divers found a 2,000-year-old device in a shipwreck. One so advanced, scientists called it the world's first computer. But what if it wasn't the only one? What if ancient civilizations had AI? Simbadi, the Antikythera Mechanism, dated to 100 BCE, could predict lunar eclipses and planetary movements with terrifying accuracy. Its gears functioned like a primitive algorithm. Input a date, and it would output celestial events. But here's what textbooks won't tell you. Its complexity rivals early 20th century machines. Was this just a fluke? Or did the Greeks have access to knowledge we've since forgotten? The Antikythera Mechanism, an ancient Greek device dated to around 100 BCE, functioned as an analog computer designed to predict astronomical events. Housed in a complex system of bronze gears, it calculated the positions of the sun, moon, and possibly planets, tracked lunar phases, and predicted eclipses with remarkable precision. By turning a hand crank, users could simulate celestial cycles across decades, reflecting a deep understanding of astronomical regularities. In many ways, the mechanism mirrors modern programming. Like software code, its gear trains encoded algorithms, mathematical rules, into physical hardware. Each gear's tooth count and placement operated like variables and functions, determining outputs based on user inputs. This mechanical abstraction of natural cycles is akin to how modern programs model real-world systems through logic and computation. Historian Alexander Jones, an expert on ancient science, noted, "It's a mechanical universe modeled in bronze, an analog computer that embodies ancient Greek cosmology." The mechanism represents not only a leap in technological craftsmanship, but also in conceptual thought, paralleling how modern programmers translate complex ideas into executable machine behavior. Its discovery rewrote our understanding of ancient science, showing how early engineers grasped principles of modeling, abstraction, and predictive computation centuries ahead of their time. In 1938, archaeologists uncovered a cluster of strange jars near Baghdad. Inside, copper cylinders and iron rods, components that, when filled with vinegar, produce electricity. Officially labeled ceremonial vessels, these Baghdad batteries could have generated enough power to, say, electroplate gold or even stimulate nerve tissue. Ancient texts describe temple statues with moving eyes and voices. Coincidence? Or evidence of the world's first biomechanical AI? What if the Baghdad Battery, a set of clay jars containing copper cylinders and iron rods, dating to around 250 BCE, wasn't merely a container or medical tool, but an early experiment in harnessing electricity? Though its true purpose remains debated, evidence suggests it could generate a mild electric current when filled with an acidic solution like vinegar. This raises tantalizing questions about ancient technological capabilities. Could these primitive galvanic cells have powered something more advanced, perhaps even rudimentary forms of automation? Ancient robotics or automata were not mere legend. Hero of Alexandria, writing in the 1st century CE, described machines that operated through steam, pressure, and gears. Mechanical birds that sang, puppets that danced, and temple doors that opened by themselves. These devices reflected a sophisticated understanding of physics and engineering. What if such automata were enhanced by early electrical components? Imagine a ceremonial statue with eyes that lit up or arms that moved at the touch of a hidden current. While there is no direct proof linking the Baghdad Battery to these mechanical wonders, the overlap in time, region, and ingenuity invites speculation. Perhaps the ancients were closer to a form of electromechanical robotics than we realize. The Baghdad Battery may not power a robot by today's standards, but its existence nudges us to reconsider ancient innovation. It challenges the assumption that electricity and automation are strictly modern achievements, and opens the door to a past where imagination and engineering blurred in ways we are only beginning to understand. The Mahabharata, a 4,000-year-old Hindu epic, describes Vimanas, self-propelled chariots that could travel to the sun and stars. Detailed passages mention Mercury vortex engines and aerial battles. Modern scientists dismiss these as myths until they found mercury deposits in ancient Mexican pyramids. Were Vimanas drones? And if so, who or what was controlling them. Ancient Hindu texts describe Vimanas as flying chariots of the gods, soaring, maneuverable, and often armed with advanced weaponry. In the Mahabharata and Ramayana, Vimanas are said to travel vast distances, emit fiery propulsion, and engage in aerial battles. These mythic machines, powered by what some interpretations call Mercury engines or spinning wheels of fire, evoke uncanny parallels to today's AI-powered drones.
If you're ready for part 2, where we explore the AI they allegedly found inside the Great Pyramid, smash that subscribe button and comment below.